To all of my listeners out there, I want to say I hope you had a great day. It's going on evening time. And this is Dale Ray. And welcome to the Dale Ray Raw and Uncut Show. I am coming to you live from Houston, Texas. We have a great show today. It's going to be about teens and drug addiction. First, I want to speak a little bit about our organization, Gaining Ground. We are a nonprofit 501c3. We accept charitable donations from businesses, private companies, and of course, our citizens. And your donations are tax deductible, and we hope this will be a great incentive to stand by us as we continue to transform the lives of those who lost their way out there. Most important, Gaining Ground will always inform our donors how their donations are being used. And when you donate online, we will email you the link to the report. Another benefit we provide to our donors is that we love to invite you to an open house at our organization, or even meet at a local restaurant. I am founder and director of Gaining Ground. I am also an author of a book called To Hell and Back. And if you'd like to receive that book, go to www.gainingground.us. You can scroll down and click on the PayPal. Give what you can, because we're trying to make things happen for these kids out here. We definitely need support and funding to help purchase a structured building out here that will implement programs and provide a healthy environment where our youth can go to have a safe haven and to receive that positive guidance and supportive assistance. Thank y'all for joining me today. You know, I can relate to this subject because I've been there. And also because my daughter Mary Ann struggled with an addiction, crack cocaine and alcohol, for many years. And she passed away in 2009. And of course I miss her so much. And I gotta tell you that it is absolutely paralyzing to find out that your child is addicted to drugs. Like I said, personally, I struggled with drugs and alcohol for many years. And through the grace of God, I'm clean and sober for 13 years. And so I knew the battles that Mary Ann faced. I tried so desperately to reach out to her after I found out she was in trouble. But we all know the old saying, you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink it. And that's what happened. And as I tried so desperately to get her off the streets and into a program, but always she'd say, Daddy, I'm not ready yet. And so what could I say? What could I do? I also tried to demonstrate to my daughter that sobriety was possible. And so today I plead with parents to be vigilant when it comes to your child. And we are an indulgent society that has become heavily dependent on alcohol as a social tool. I remember Mary Ann waking up every day and had to have her that cheap vodka. And I literally noticed that without it, she could not even function. That hurt me so bad to witness that. So I want to say to my listeners today that some of these kids have traveled so far and so long down the road of addiction that sometimes it's hard to find their way back. And I understand that. But you see, I've learned that there is nothing you as a parent can do until your child wants help. And like me, you got to be tired of being tired. But still, as a parent, You must stay aware of what's going on with your kids. And you can't let them do it alone. I stayed with Mary Ann until the day she died. I gotta tell you as a parent that not protecting them from their choices is a good thing, because they've been protected for so long. You took care of them. And if you are supporting them, their drug habits, then you need to stop. Unless, of course, they want to go into a program. But this is the lifestyle they have chosen, not you. And if you parents out there are listening to me and you are also an addict, then you need to get right. And I gotta tell you that your drug addiction erodes your ability to care for your child, who is already in trouble with drugs and alcohol. And it doesn't matter if you are addicted to pills or heroin or even alcohol. The kids will continue losing respect for you as a parent. Many times when my kids were coming up and I had become a full-blown crack addict, never keeping my word. Many times I swore I'd get help, but it never came. It never happened. And it's a domino effect, people, because my addiction proved to be stronger than I was. To the parents out there, if you don't think this is traumatic for your kids to see you high, then you are a fool. It hurts. But I'm also here to tell you that you can get back on track. It takes work. It takes determination. My question to you is, what's important? What's important to you? And I think in today's society, one of the most difficult parts of parenting is dealing with issues surrounding discipline and our children. And if we can do our best to pass on positive values to them, then it ensures that they will make right decisions and be responsible. We must teach these kids to self-regulate if they are to stay away from that negative lifestyle. And if your kid feels close to you, mom and dad, then I believe they will be more willing to accept and internalize the values you've taught them. I guess in the days I had a negative influence on my children when they were coming up, because all I did was demonstrate that drugs was more important to me than they were. Y'all stay with me. We got a great show here.
I want to call the stars down from the sky. I want to live a day that never dies. I want to change the world only for you. All the impossible I wanna do. I wanna hold you close under the rain. I wanna kiss your smile and feel the pain. I know what's beautiful looking at you. In a world of lies, you are the truth. And baby, every time you touch me, I become a hero. I'll make you safe no matter where you are, and bring you everything you ask for. Nothing is above me. I'm shining like a candle in the dark when you tell me that you love me. I want to make you see just what I was, show you the loneliness and what it does. You walked into my life
Oh, we'll do that one again. I'm crazy about that song because, I really want to make a difference in the world of these kids out here. And I know you do too. At our organization, Gaining Ground, we really have the passion to help those at-risk teens to get on a more positive path. And we also compile teen violence statistics regularly to raise awareness of this serious issue. And we all know that teen violence is on the rise, but also statistics do not even take into account the number of teens that think about violence against themselves on a regular basis. And get this, the total direct and indirect cost of teen violence is more than $158 billion a year. And so I got to tell you that we here at Gaining Ground, we offer anger management classes and counseling to these teens to help them work through their anger issues. Gaining Ground started with a creative message that we want to be a part of the solution instead of the problem. And we ask you to stand with us today. Today we're talking about teens and drug addiction. I was selfish and never really showed interest in the things that mattered to my kids. And I'm guilty of that. And I'm paying for it now because I have 3 sons in the state prison. And I have 1 daughter who is headed that way. Yeah, it hurts a lot. So I speak to the parents and say that you must teach your kids that they also have power in their lives to make those positive choices when it comes to drugs and alcohol. And at the same time, parents need to set some clear expectations of their children. It's about enriching their lives with new worlds. To young people out there, listen to me today. I want to encourage you to be yourself and not be a follower for something that's wrong, something that can cost you your life. It's okay that you allow your mom and dad to help you build those assertiveness skills that you'll need down the line. Because you see, some mistakes we make can have big consequences too. I'm a witness to that. Because my addiction cost me homelessness, incarceration. I got shot trying to take a drug dealer's crack bag. And not only that, I stayed out on crack for over 20 years. So please think. And if you stay on a positive tip, I promise you youngsters out there that it'll pay off. And I gotta tell you, mom and dad, if you want your kids to live, then you must be the health guide that they need. And they also need you to help them navigate through the peer pressure that's going on all around them today. Talk to them about their social and school life. And if you have to do some role playing, then do it. Do what you need to do to keep your kids drug free. And please don't let pride get in the way when it comes to your child. If you don't know something about a particular drug or something, then ask. There is nothing more in the world more important than your child's welfare. And I only wish I had another opportunity to spend with my daughter Mary Ann. And I'd give anything to have that sincere conversation with her today in that quality time. I feel that somehow I failed her as a parent. And I really wanted to continue having a constant communication with her. Sometimes she see daddy come and she'll run and hide where I couldn't find her. Yet I tried to be that strong support that she needed. But it came too late. Please, mom and dad, Don't let that happen to you. And we must remember that it's different today with teens because they are exposed to a unique and different set of societal culture pressures. And so many of them have allowed drugs to define their existence. And personally, I've observed many of them looking for new ways to get high. It's scary, people. Every time I'm invited to speak to the youth at schools or in juvenile detention centers, I give them the hard, cold facts about my 20-year crack and alcohol addiction and what it costed me. That I smoked every day and drank just as much. But you see, I didn't know at the time that I was dealing with something that was more powerful than me. And like they say in the recovery rooms, it is powerful, cunning, and baffling. Believe that. And if you don't do nothing about it, it will kill you. I know. Because it took the lives of my two sisters, a brother, a daughter, a stepfather, and my mom, but also over 20 relatives since 1980. To the young people, please get help with your drug addiction. And yeah, it takes a lot of courage to own up and say that I do have a problem and I can't not do this by myself. And I'm a living witness after 20 years of drugs and alcohol that you can embrace the new you. You can get clean and you can get sober. Y'all stay with me. We got a fantastic show.
Down from the sky, I want to live a day that never dies. I want to change the world only for you. All the impossible I want to do. I want to hold you close under the rain. I want to kiss your smile and feel the pain. I know what's beautiful looking at you. In a world of lies, you are the truth. And baby, every time you touch me, I become a hero. I'll make you safe no matter where you are, and bring you everything you ask for. Nothing is above me. I'm shining like a candle in the dark when you tell me that you love me. I want to make you see just what I was, show you the loneliness and what it does.
This is Chaplain Dale Ray. I want to thank everybody out there for joining me. If you're on the way home, drive careful, because there's a lot of idiots out there who have no compassion. They don't care. They're just trying to get from point A to point B, and they don't care. So be careful. You know, we look forward to your sponsorship. You can make your donation out to our website at www.gainingground.us, or you can mail a check or money order to Gaining Ground, 21131 Kinswick Meadow Court, Humble, Texas 77338. Thank you for your consideration, and we thank you for your generous donation here at Gaining Ground. There are many parents hurting out there because their teen has given their whole world over to drugs, and it's sad. But to those kids out there, I want y'all to listen to me. If you don't do it the first time, then you won't have a problem. And if you have got caught up and addicted to some type of drug, then let's start moving forward to get help. You must have the courage to face down those demons if you want to live. I'm here to tell you that you can reclaim your life. And it may take time, but you can get that normalcy back again. And I want y'all youngsters to know who think it's cool to do drugs. Nothing is further from the truth. It's killed over 20 of my relatives since 1980. And I'm getting emotional about this because it's a real show. Y'all stay with me.
Although I'm poor, I feel like a king with you. Though I have nothing, I feel I have everything. But without you, my dreams would soon fade away. I'd be here crying day after day. Oh, promise me you'll never, 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 never leave me. Oh, when I'm with you. Oh, life means everything to me. With you, just like a child, I'm happy as I can be. But
This is Chaplain Dale Ray. I want to thank everybody out there for joining me on this sensitive subject today. To the young people, we want you to live. But if you want to get clean and sober, then you must have a beginning. And yeah, it may be scary, but so is doing drugs and dying. I've learned that everything begins somewhere. You will never ever get clean if you don't start somewhere. For so long I thought I'd never get clean and sober. And so I put my happiness on the back burner. I'm here to tell you that you can be happy again, no matter what has happened in your life. But you got to learn to generate your own happiness without drugs, without alcohol. It belongs to you. What about your family? You see, you aren't the only one who will suffer because of your drug addiction. What about your siblings, your little brothers and sisters? And so I want to encourage the young people out there who think it's cute to do drugs. You're wrong. It's not funny at all that we've lost so many kids already to drugs and alcohol. But it's time you start being positive. It's time that you start envisioning a clean and sober life. This is the only way to achieve that miracle. It can happen. Because here I am with 13 years clean. And so you see, miracles happen, but you gotta make it happen if you want to live. You young people are extraordinary. Please, don't give your life away. Even if you must take one step backwards, then take two forward. It is a challenge, but you can get clean, I know. There's nothing stopping you but you. You must learn this valuable lesson that drugs kill. To me, what I had to learn was there was no greater challenge than someone was relying on me. I'm talking about my kids. I had to get clean. I had to vindicate myself. You can do it, and I pray that the loneliness you feel today will spur you into finding peace and joy within you. That's real sobriety. Another thing you got to do is get away from those negative people who want to bring you down. It's like crabs. Every time you crawl out that barrel, they try to pull you down. I know it. As soon as I got 90 days clean, there they were, saying Dale Ray ain't gonna make it. But that kind of negativity will suck away all of your energy, and it'll make you want to go out and use. Get away from those people. We are losing so many young people to drugs and alcohol. And as a nation, as a country, we all have a part to play in turning it around by encouragement and our involvement. Let's tell these kids that they should begin each day to find something positive to say about themselves. You see, it's our job to tell them to stay away from troublemakers and losers, those who have no respect for life, from backstabbing co-workers to the nosy sister-in-law. Remember, youngster, you're in charge of your life. You can either give in and let that negative power take over your life, or you can say, I'm going to climb this mountain even if nobody don't believe I can. You kids out there can make a choice to put dope in your arms or hope in your brain. Just one day I just got tired of being tired, and here I am today. I'm telling you, you can make it happen. You should know by now that when you experience with drugs, what the end results are. I've lost 20 years of my life. Wake up, youngsters. And if you have a loving family that loves you unconditionally, you are blessed, because that's a powerful force. You have that real love that alone will give you the strength to overcome your addiction. Because without love and support of my family and friends, I'll probably be dead by now or in prison. I was in a bad way when I was out there getting high every day. That I underestimated the power of love that people were showing me. Even though I was still getting high all the time, I could still see they cared for me. You got people in your corner, young man, young lady, let's do this. You got to own up and face reality. You got to be responsible. I'll tell you what, you can make it. This is Chaplain Dale Ray. I want to thank everybody for joining me. Pat somebody on the back and tell them that they could make it another day.
I want to call the stars down from the sky. I want to live a day that never dies. I want to change the world only for you. All the impossible I want to do. I want to hold you close under the rain. I want to kiss your smile and feel the pain. I know what's beautiful looking at you. In a world of lies, you are